Alright, everybody, and welcome. Little surprise here for you. We're playing Medieval Engineers for once. This is going to be an extremely concise stream, but it's been so long I figured I'd really should get this out. We're not really going to do anything substantive today, and that's why it's going to be relatively short. First things first, though, I do need to pay taxes, so I'm going to do that. Boy, this screen looks big. I wonder if I didn't have it on my other monitor in a different... It's been so long since I played, I can't remember which monitor I put the main image on. I think I just need to get used to it. What we do to pay taxes typically is just collect berries like this. And my berry patch is big enough to support a pretty good regular income if I do it enough, but the problem is I don't do it enough and I fall behind. Fortunately, they extended the maximum taxation for land claim blocks to 3 weeks rather than just one. Otherwise, I'd have lost this claim a week ago. Because I suspect I'm at about 7 days. I don't know. That's my guess. Mentally, that's what I'm telling myself. So I have about a week to go on my land claims. So I'd like to get 2 weeks worth of additional taxes paid for each of my 4 land claims today. Apologize, my voice is a little raspy this morning. Let me just make sure my stream is doing okay here. I always forget. Well, I tried to type in the name of the game, Medieval Engineers, and it, of course, didn't save. It didn't update. But we should be good now, I think. Okay. I should maybe think about Medieval Engineers in terms of Dwarf Fortress. Like, what can I learn from that game that I can copy over to this game, which looks a hell of a lot better and is in 3D versus 2D. Although Dwarf Fortress's 2D is merely a representation of a 3D environment. It's a 2D view of a 3D environment. Okay, so we're going to do this in about halves. One more. Okay. So let's get as much of this paid as possible now. Again, I'm predicting 7 days. And what do we got? Wow, 1 day. I was way off. Glad I came when I did. It's been a while since I've played, so... 5, 6, 7... I'm going to do 8 for now. Okay. Great. And we're not going to have enough to do these, but I'll just remember how many stacks I have. 1. Okay, so we got that one, and then we'll do the next one. Actually, you know what, I'll just borrow some of these real quick. And we'll put if we have remainders later, we'll put it up there. And what's the point of storing things if you're not going to use them from time to time? Okay, so we're all at 6 days, 7 hours. We do 4 more on each. Okay, and we're just 4 off on this one. So let me borrow those and some of those. And we'll do 8 more on each. We'll just keep doing this. Okay, so we're at 819 for all of them now, and we'll just do 8 more. It might be more efficient for me to have taken all of these berries down to the trader and made them into money and paid using that method. Let me just make sure we're 1319, and is this also 1319? Okay. Okay. That should just about clean us out of berries, which is okay because I get so many, you know, not a big deal. Okay, 1319 there. But I'm glad I came when I did, because this was within eyesight of expiring. And 1319 there. Okay, so I can do 1 more on each. Okay, and this will give us 2 weeks, which is good. And I can do it even a little bit more. Again, the maximum is 3 weeks, so you know, I think I'll get relatively close to that. I think I'll get to like 20 or like 18 days or something like that. Yeah. At one point, and I think I talked about this in a previous episode, I'm surprised Sucker Freaks hasn't logged on to my stream yet. In a previous episode, I tried to make an automated farm. I will do that again if I have time and feel like it's worthwhile, but you know, this method here of manually collecting stuff works out pretty well, to be honest. Basically, on today's episode, in addition to farming, which is what I'm doing now, we're going to survey our property, collect some sandstone. I'm just going to kind of go over that. I usually don't show that on the stream, but it is a little bit grindy, but at the same time, you know, I figured, well, let's just not use that as an excuse not to have an episode. I do need to collect more sandstone before I build anything substantial. I'm pleased to see the stream is doing so well. I mean, the server, rather. Plenty of people still logging on. It's not being encumbered by bugs or anything like that, so it's like very healthy. The lag is not as bad as it had been at one point. I'll do 5 for now. Get it to 1713. Okay. Excuse me. And then lastly, okay, so I could do 15 on each, but I think I'm just going to settle for 17 days and 13 hours, which is pretty good. I'll go ahead and start a new berry basket here. And everything in here looks good. I'm always paranoid that somebody's going to come along and wreck my castle, so I always check it out. We're still very much in the construction phase, obviously, but I like what we've got going on so far. Ooh, almost fell off there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close up. And those will grow back. Hopefully you guys can see. I know it's nighttime, but I really want to come in here and show you this again. I don't know why I put all these here. It's weird. I think I found these somewhere and I was just storing them there. Somebody had created a network of these things out in the desert to illuminate the path towards the gold mine, so I just took them because they're in the middle of nowhere. And if you can't find your own gold mine, you know, I just feel sorry for you. I guess I should close this because I don't want people taking those, but yeah, whatever. I like this little area. Okay, so we're gonna survey the property real quick. Everything looks good out here. Grab the stone up there if I can get it. My terraforming efforts have been somewhat successful in this little area there. I'm basically getting rid of that little knob that came out, so there's more land to build on right outside of my castle, and that's what I want. Let me just check and make sure my money is okay. Looks good. Looks good. I had to spend a little bit to get my tax thing up to the full amount last time, and obviously I haven't done a good job of keeping up with that, so my money's down for the first time since I started this server. Down in the sense it's lower than it had been. If you looked at a little line graph, it would be going up, 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 and then just the last month it would have tacked downwards a little bit. Whoops. Okay, so we got all the sandstone. I want to go check and see if anybody's been out there snooping around my gold mines. This looks fine. Is this in good shape? Yeah. Every now and then I had seen barbarians hacking away at my trader, so I'm always like paranoid that somebody's going to be hanging out in the area and cause my trader to get destroyed. Every now and then I like to check it just to see if some good Samaritan came by and left me a bunch of goodies. Kind of a little pipe dream, I guess. Sort of thing doesn't happen very often. I've done that before, though. You remember that episode where I went to explore that one guy's castle? Yeah, I ended up leaving that person some goodies because I felt bad that I was like snooping around his castle. Again, for the record, I did not take anything or destroy anything. I just explored, but still felt bad. Okay, silver ore, I will take that. I always like to come out here periodically and clean up the silver and gold. I don't know how it does it, but sometimes it's silver out here and other times it's gold. So I wonder if there's like an algorithm that interfluctuates those spawn conditions or something. See, this is gold here now. This is weird. It's too bad the game doesn't recognize electrum ore, which is a combination of silver and gold as an alloy. Okay. So I like to clean up the valuable mineral ores out here because then nobody knows that there's a mine underneath. Obviously, if somebody's like not dumb, they can see, oh, there's a giant patch of dirt in the middle of the sand. Somebody must have been digging. Maybe there's something interesting. And that's a danger, but it's better than a big hole. Okay, so we've got some more gold over here. This is a very ineffective way to make money in this game, as I've commented on numerous times. But it's not completely ineffective, so I still like to take the stuff. And it serves a dual purpose of dissuading people from tearing up my desert, while simultaneously giving me a little bit of side income. Oh, our food is like down. Okay. Oh, and you can probably see from my inventory there that I've got a lot of those treasure maps. Because I think the last thing I was doing on here was looking for treasure. Maybe we'll do one treasure map today, because it's healthy to keep doing that. It's a nice little diversion when you've taken the easily accessible sandstones from the desert, and you don't feel like mining, going treasure hunting is the next best way, I suppose, to benefit the keep, benefit the kingdom, the fiefdom. See, this is silver here. It's weird. I think prior to the 6.3 update, it would not do this. It would just be all gold. But now it's like half silver and half gold, and it's weird. And I'm kind of okay with it, but silver's good too. Okay, so that's most of the silver I want to collect. There's a little bit more. There's one little stray patch off in this direction somewhere. I've got it memorized where all of the goodies are. And I think the surface ores respawn, I want to say 48-hour cycle, but it might be even less. It might be a 24 cycle. Here we go. There's gold there. Because I have definitely had to clean this up once every couple of days, but it seems like it's not every single day, so I feel like it's a 48-hour, but that's just a guess. Here's silver. That might be just about it. I don't see any more. I'll kind of make a little pass back towards where we've been just to make sure we got everything, but I think that might be everything. Getting some of this sandstone while I'm at it. If I'm going mostly for sandstone and I haven't harvested the mineral, or if I have harvested the minerals and I don't need to, I will typically also harvest some of the tumbleweed like this, because that gives me sticks, and sticks are good. You need those for construction, but I don't really have much inventory to work with right now, so I'm going to kind of avoid that for the most part. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was one of those goodie bundles. I think I commented on my last episode that they took out the goodie bundles, which was a mod that, like, you would just find these random objects or little, you know, things, little doodads that you'd select, and it would give you like random treasure. I think they took that out, and I kind of am sad about that, but it must have been a performance issue. Alright, I should probably cool it on those. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any more ores, so that's good. I think I've got most of those. So as this, and I don't know if you, hopefully you can see this on YouTube. It is a little dark, I can kind of tell, but the sun is rising, and hopefully my colorful commentary will help to make up for the lack of visibility. Alright, well, let's head back to the fortress. And I think what I'll do is I'll set my stuff away, and then we'll quickly go treasure hunting. Now, the nice thing with some of the recent updates, they changed the treasure update, well, the travel, the fast travel mechanic. I don't know if I've talked about this. So now it's now dependent entirely on the amount of food you have, rather than on an arbitrary cooldown period. Well, a distance-based cooldown period. Get rid of. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah. So in other words, you can just get a bunch of food and you have a lot more capacity to fast travel, which is great, because these treasures, you want that. Like, you have to remember to do that because you're so used to the freaking cooldown that you're used to taking your best guess at where to fast travel to. There we go. And then having to kind of make do with walking quite a ways, and now you can really exploit the fast traveling a lot more, so it's kind of nice, but you have to remember about it. Okay, we'll just get a few more rocks. Okay, and then just 4 more after this. So yeah, we're going to be exploiting the fast travel a lot. I think that's going to be the last one. One more. Okay. Oh, there's a deer. I don't really care. If he's stupid enough to let me sword him, I guess I'll take him. Alright. Well, definitely a lot of work to do on the fort still, on the castle. And we will do that, I promise. Maybe soon. Problem with my streaming schedule. Obviously, I have to schedule it around work. And also, it's summer, frankly, and summer is more difficult for a lot of reasons. I got a real life. I got real things to do rather than these fake things, you know? Okay, it looks like we are getting a decent amount of sandstone, though. We've got almost 6. How many crates do we have total? I have 17 crates. We've got 6 of them full. I think, you know, just a couple more logins where I collect sandstone like I just did, and we'll have over half of them full, which I think is enough to really get a good chunk of the castle. So I think we'll be in good shape to continue on that really soon. But for now, let's do a treasure. Also, if I happen to see... Oh, hold on. I gotta put my silver and gold away. I'm really excited to build some just, you know, boring interior rooms in the castle so I can start transferring my shit out of this little stupid building and have a secure but workable area for all my stuff. Might as well do a little bit of this, get a bunch of this queued up. Okay, so that's going to give me a bunch of those silver bags, and then I'll put the rest in here. Even number. Nice. Okay, and so while that's going, I'll put my desert berries in here. Oh, we're full on those. I guess I'll eat them. How am I doing on bread? Yeah, I probably could use a couple more of those. For my journey here? Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's all we need. Okay. So we'll go ahead and close up. Maybe the berries will grow again by the time I'm back. Okay, so let's grab a number 9 here, the map. Kingdom of Levos. I hate when I have to go to a different kingdom. Okay, so it's this one. Can I fast travel there? No. What I'm going to have to do is get less hungry. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there we go. And then, you know, probably go ahead and eat a couple of those, get my hunger back. Half a kingdom away, southwest. So, southwest. And make an educated guess. Region. Okay, so I think this is walkable now. I mean, you could go a little bit farther with your, oh, I'm always so tempted to start gathering shit. I guess I'm gonna get 5 flax, and 5 pumpkins, because I already grabbed 1 of each. Helps me to kind of have a motivation to keep walking. Region size away usually means that within, you know, 4 minutes or so, you'll be roughly on top of it. Unless there's a terrain barrier of some sort. And we're half a region now, so we're like 2 minutes away walking. And it's more west now. Okay. Watch out for these giant inexplicable holes they have in this region. Should I grab some iron? I don't even see any of the surface ore there. That sound effect was freaking me out because it was like a running sound effect, and yet I'm only walking. I think. Oh no, it's accurate. I'm jogging, not sprinting. Okay. Grab this flax plant. So even though it's in the west, I know it's a little bit south because it was originally southwest. And is this a trader's map? I think it's a trader's map, not a scribe's map. Trader's map will have things like, money, like ore, and it will have like maybe leather and stuff like that. Oh, northwest. Okay, so it's a little bit north. Within sight. So we're really close. Extremely close. These pumpkins are actually very filling. I'm gonna might as well grab a bunch, it'll allow me to continue my journey. Okay, it's like, okay, here it is. Alright, so this was a scribe's map. Okay, so we got palisade gates. And I'm just gonna get rid of that because I don't need it. Okay. Well, that's fine. Nope, those are all scribe's maps. This is a trader's map, and this is a journeyman's map. I guess I'll keep with the scribe's map. So, southeast. Okay. And it's like half kingdom? Okay. So, we make an educated guess. Southwest. Okay, so we made progress south, but went too far east. And it was like right up here. And so it's probably over here somewhere. So probably not a lot we can do to fast travel. So I guess I'll just put this on. If you press T, obviously, for, most people know, you can just auto walk. We have a train issue here, obviously. Ooh. That's just a regular stone. It's a weird place for a big stone. This isn't too bad of a train obstacle. Okay, we're fine. And if I hold shift with my T button down, it's gonna allow me to still sprint. I was just having a sip of my Red Bull. Okay, now we're due west. When it switches from a diagonal direction to a main direction, it usually means that it's located somewhere about halfway between the two directions that so west and southwest for the two, and at the barrier where it switches is roughly the halfway point. So you can kind of go south or west southwest, and that's going to be a better approximation than the pure west that it's telling you. Okay, it's within sight. Excellent. This was really easy. I didn't even notice that it became within a half a region or whatever. Alright. Extremely close. Alright. Terracotta. Transportation. How am I doing on inventory? We're doing okay. So I guess we can keep going. I'll head back towards the road. It's going to be right past this mountain up here. And I will fill up on food real quick as well. Yeah, this is going to be the closest one, so I'm just going to book it. This is a good systematic approach to getting back to a road, and it wants me... Oh wow, I'm really close to the next one actually. Once I get to the road, I'm just going to pop down here. I think the road's right up here. There's a 10 deposit. I'm okay on 10. I love I say this every time, but I love that 10 texture. I think it's perhaps unrealistic that you'd have the shiny, like, aluminum foil surface, but it is pretty. And it's part of the game now. Okay, let's go right up here. Okay. Once we get to the road square, we can go ahead and just teleport. Okay, I think we are basically there. I'll just go a little bit further. Okay. So, what I want to do is head... It says southwest, but it's mostly south. Let's try here. Okay, southwest, half a region, okay. So what I should do is I should actually... Very close, northwest. Okay, so that saved me a lot of time just doing that. And didn't take much hunger. Alright, that was quick. Milling and hunting. And we're basically on a fast travel square right now, so... Okay. Darius. Okay, that's good, because that's where... Oh, never mind, that's bad. I hate this one. I don't want to go to Darius. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go home instead. And I actually had enough food to do that, surprisingly, so... what you can do in this situation is you can just simply sub out your thing, and you can go do one of the other types of maps, and it will give you a new location to head towards. So that's always a good strategy. It's, you know, if you're doing like multi-treasure hunting, you might as well have a couple of extra maps from the other types so that you can kind of change it out. Half Kingdom East. Okay. Could be like here. Same. I can't like not pick these up, you know? Okay, let's continue east. Let's go all the way over here. One region. Okay, so we're really close. It's probably right up there. So let's just southeast. Okay, so we've got it really focused in. That fast traveling really helps save time when you're treasure hunting. Southeast. Okay. So we were here. It was about a region. It's got to be like right down here. Okay. Half a region. Still. Grab a couple of these. And they always look so pretty in the sunlight, you know? It's one thing this game does really well. There's a lot of things this game does not do well, by the way. Like, I don't know, advanced scripting and things like that. But what it does really well is the lighting. The lighting is so delightful. Half a region, go to the east. Okay. This is probably like right up this little bluff. Within sight northeast. Oh. Oh, okay, it's right over here. In this little valley. Come on, dude. I like hunting in the desert because I can get little side sandstone going on here. A little bit east, okay. There we go. And this is fun. We've got some pumpkin seeds, some iron, linseed oil, always nice, and then 2 worthless map pieces. Our inventory is pretty full. We could probably do one more. If I go back to a scribe's map now, yeah, it will stay in the same kingdom. And it's going to take me west, which is on the way home. So let's just do one more scribe map on the way here. As I grab some sandstone. I mean, the sandstone's probably the most valuable thing I'm going to be taking home, to be honest. For my purposes, anyway. What's valuable to me is a little bit different than what the game values in terms of value, you know. Sorry to use that word so much in that same sentence. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get going here. Let's grab some food. And let's, no, get rid of that. Okay, so southwest. East. Oh, wow, we overshot it. Half region, go west. Okay, wow, we're just like oscillating. And this is the other arch. You know, our arch is over there. This is the other arch. Or rather, our arch is beyond this arch. So this is the first arch. No, there's 2 arches. And we're not even by an arch. We're... Excuse me, I was getting confused with my previous server. But this is the arch that this is the second arch. The arch that we did not build under the first server. So it's the more exposed arch, I call it. And we're just heading right towards it, I guess. A little bit south, okay. This is probably right on this bluff. Or shortly thereafter. I love the desert. I think it's just beautiful. I think every aspect of this game, graphically speaking, is beautiful. The terrain is beautiful. The lighting is beautiful. The textures are really nice, and they do a good job, you know, mapping them. That is to say, keeping them under control from a distance and getting them nice and detailed up close. Oops, I am lost focus there for a second. Okay, so you're east. I guess it's over here somewhere. Where is it? Okay. So, basic furnishing, fine cuisine, grist mills. You know, I'm on this like fool's journey to try to find some secret schematic that I don't have, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I feel like I'm never gonna find it because I'm not sure that it even exists. But I'm gonna keep searching. All right, let's head home. Let's fill up on sandstone and just go home. Where's the nearest road? Probably over there, so... It's so pretty. This would be a decent place for a little castle, just based on the scenic aspect of it. I was playing the other day, I don't know if I was on camera or not. It's going down a cliff, and usually you rubber band is what we call it, going down a cliff. And for some reason I think they might have modified those settings because I just died. I fell right off the cliff. Rubber banding means you simply like bounce down the cliff in a controlled manner, and you don't typically die from it. So I wonder if they maybe changed how extremely protective that mechanic was from previous time. Okay, just a couple more of these rocks and I'll be full. Oh, that's good. 2 more. Okay. And there's the arch, of course. A little weird terrain blip there. I'm not sure what that was. But here's the road, so we'll just head up to our castle. Okay. I think I want to just drop everything off, and then we'll call it an episode. Sorry that it's a somewhat short episode, but better than nothing, I guess. We will continue our building at a time when I have more time, which is not now. And be grateful that you even got this, because I was really tempted to play Dwarf Fortress again, because, you know, you get focused on something, and, you know. And I died, because I'm an idiot, and stairs are difficult. It's fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with those pumpkin seeds, to be honest. Because I think, I mean, I don't really want to plant them. I could plant them out here, but I could just get rid of them. They're so easy to craft. Because I don't think I have room in my seed bin for them. My seed bin, I think it's this one. No, it's this one. Yeah, no room in there. I don't know. Do I have a skull? Yes. Okay. I do have 1 rock. I do need some more regular stone. So if I'm ever up like north or somewhere where there's regular stone, I should grab some in a little bit more intentional way than I usually do. Like usually I just grab stuff kind of whatever's available and easy to pick up, but I probably should make a little bit more of an effort. I guess I'll throw my iron just right in there. Okay, just throw my linseed oil right here. Boy, I've got a lot of linseed oil. Can never have too much though. This is what we use to repair our tools, obviously, and such. I don't know. What's in here? Is there anything in here? There's our pumpkin seeds. That's kind of cool. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Okay, that works for me. And then our schematics. That's going to be a problem. We are running low on storage space for schematics. I might have to build another bookshelf. Should I just do that real quick? Yeah, why not? Easy. Okay. Or I could have done a large chest, I guess, as well, but okay, so the bookshelf, I'm gonna just place it right here. Let's just go right there. Okay, so what we've been doing is mostly just the maps on that one, blank stuff on that one. Okay, so I'll just put, and then the schematics are mostly in here. A lot of these are repeats, so it's not taking up extra space. Yeah, this one's not a repeat though, so I'm gonna have to put it on the bookshelf. Boy, the weaver's thing is in the way now. Okay, I can't put that there, so I have to take that, put this over here. Okay, so this is full, and really what I should do is find a red one and replace that green one, but the overflow is going to be here, and I really should just make this all for ink, because I can put these over here. bookshelf inventory is limited compared to the large chest inventory, but that's good enough. That'll keep me going for a while. I guess I do have plenty of room here too for some of the maps. There. Perfection. And I can even put a couple of these away. And then, next time it depends on what I want to do, but if I want to go journeying, I can go up and grab some maps and some bread, and if I want to just go, oh. Can I just do that? It doesn't show, that's too bad. Well, if I want to go building, I can just take my food or whatever I need for building, the sandstone obviously, and if I want to do something else, I can do that. Grab this pumpkin back here. Oh, the well. I've never integrated this area of the castle. This is actually a fairly steep hill in practice. Like, it doesn't affect the building, but if you were like in real life and you saw a hill like this, that'd be a pretty good hill. Even though in real life it's not that big of a deal. So we're gonna have to figure out how to work with that. I might put some buildings along here. Definitely makes sense to put a building or two here. Like wood buildings along that abut the stone wall. My big mystery that I'm working on, is why I keep going searching, is this. And I've showed you this before. Murder holes. And what the hell? Do they get rid of murder holes in this game? Like, there's that. It used to be stone. Huh. What is that? There are some new blocks here that I'm not familiar with. Is that from a mod? I don't know. I'm just trying to see if I can find the murder holes. I think they might have taken them out. Ooh, that's neat. I have an idea. Nope. Well, this is quite a mystery. Ooh, look at these food items. That's weird. Apple juice. I'll have to play around with that. There's so much that I haven't explored with the mods. Like these colored walls and stuff. And look at that. Buckets. Candles. So many things I want to try out. What is that? Ooh, there's gears now. That's fun. Although potentially fraught with danger. What's that? Block lever? That's neat. I think. I'll have to try that out. I'm not seeing the murder holes still, of course. We got our defender, or tavern people, okay. Hold on. Yeah, I think they might have taken the murder holes out. So I think I just need to abandon that pipe dream. I think I'll just finish up the maps that I have and not really go looking any more after that. But what is that? Broken seal sword, okay. I really want that gold ingot. I should check out my vanilla game and see if there's murder holes in that, because I wonder if it's related to one of the mods. But, we're making progress. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. Sorry about the weird, boring internal dialogue about the existence of murder holes in this game. I mean, what I would do is I would put murder holes in little places like this. And for the longest time, they had a schematic for a stone murder hole, but they had none for a sandstone murder hole. And now they have none at all. I was going to put them up here as well. But I might have to do a little makeshift things like that, you know, for example. I might even want to... For some reason the game like forgot my saved inventory slots as well, which is stupid. But I might have to be creative and figure out something else. I really need to finish this other bastion tower. Or Barbican tower, or whatever you want to call it. I really like these towers. Alright, well, let's call it a game. I sure do love the view. Can't wait to get my big guard tower up. Okay. We'll see you next time on Medieval Engineers.